So I'm joined by 8 times national champion Irina Krush, Grandmaster. Welcome, Irina. Thanks for taking the time to come here and talk to us. So you played here in the World Cup, the first 3 rounds, but on the 3rd round you were defeated by Polina Shuvalova. Tell us about your adventure here as a player.
Yeah, well, I got knocked out in round 3. I played one bad game with the white pieces and then it was over, right? So there was no chance for a comeback. It was just kind of a sudden end. And then I had to get ready for my role as commentator.
What's your best qualification in a World Cup?
Wow, I mean, I feel, well, it used to be a little bit different because you used to start from round 1, right? So you had to kind of go through a few of them. I feel like probably round 3 is where I usually would lose my matches, actually. So, I haven't gone very far in World Cups before.
So Polina, of course, is a very strong player. What do you think you could do better for the next World Cup? How do you think you could prepare differently, or is there any strategy you've thought about?
Yeah, well, definitely just, I think, being more of a professional, really just coming back to chess and studying chess more seriously, having your openings better prepared. I mean, I could definitely feel looking at her games that I'm looking at the games of someone who spends a lot of time on chess, knows her stuff quite deeply, can do a lot of different things, is theoretically well prepared. So at least that would be a start, getting my preparation to that level.
So after being eliminated, you went into the commentary booth. You already did a very successful commentary in Astana in the World Championship. Here you've been doing commentary for nearly 3 weeks already. What are the challenges you faced here? How's it going? Any interesting anecdotes? How's it been like?
Yeah, well, it's been great. I mean, I definitely really enjoy working with Irina, and we're having a lot of fun. We don't have any particular challenges. I mean, my only challenge getting here on time, making sure I can order my taxi and that I can find it when it comes. What other challenges during the commentary? The eval bar not working. So, it just stays flat, and then we have to realize that and be like, okay, we're working without an eval bar. That's happened at some point earlier. Last days, it's been better. But yeah, no, everything's been going pretty smoothly.
Okay. So the eval bar is normally working, but you don't have the engines turned on. That's my understanding.
Yeah. I mean, for most of the analysis during these few weeks, we haven't had any engine bar, but now we actually see one line of the engine, so I have to admit that that's very helpful.
For me, at least, sometimes it's good to see it there just to get some idea in a position where it's a bit stale and you don't know what's happening.
Seeing even one line of the engine bar, it gives you some ideas that you can at least start discussing right before you kind of start thinking on your own as well.
So you were telling me before that you're traveling to India after this tournament. As a chess professional, you're jetting all over the world. Tell me about the tournament you're going to play.
Yeah, it's the Tata Steel Rapid and Blitz for women. So it's going to start at the end of August, and it's my first time playing that particular event.
And my final question. So are you planning to do a chess career as a commentator, as a coach? I see you have a YouTube channel as well. Yeah. When you finally decide to hang your gloves, using a boxing expression.
Well, the funny thing is I have to clarify, I'm not exactly like a chess professional. So, playing tournaments, even though you've seen me around a lot this year, is not actually like the main way I make my living. So even though I'm kind of considering, doing it more, coming back to it, more now. But yeah, so the question is like, when I retire from chess, you can say this, in partly it's already happened, right? And I am doing a lot of different things, a lot of coaching, or some of this commentary stuff. Would I try to develop a career as a commentator? I think it's not something that I would try to develop, like it either just happens or doesn't, right? I enjoy it. I mean, obviously I love sitting here, being at the center of the chess action, getting to witness all the most important moments happening in the chess world and working with great people. And if I get a chance to do more of that in the future, I think I'll be happy.
Irina Krush, not only a fabulous chess grandmaster, but very successful as a commentator. I, for one, enjoy a lot your commentating. Without the engine, a very refreshing view on the best games in the world.